It is very much necessary and need of the hour to explain in detail the budget of 2026 and 27 as it is presented in the government of Tamil Nadu by the Minister of Finance in the Assembly of Tamil Nadu when the Speaker of the Assembly was present overing the function. It is well said. The achievements made initially within 90 days, before completion of the 90 days, after assuming the office as the Chief Minister on 13th May 2026, proving the vote of confidence, after swearing in ceremony as the Chief Minister, Mr. Vijay mounted as the Chief Minister of the Tamil Nadu after winning the election mandate over 34.98% with the public confidence and the trust that imposed on him, and imbibed to do a very best governance in Tamil Nadu, today presented the budget for 26-27. Of course, in February itself on 17th, necessary budget for the year 2026 and 27 has been provisionally and finally made by the previous government, DMK party rule, in presence of Mr. M.K. Stalin, submitted the budget with 4.44 lakh crore with a deficit of 23% to the extent of 1.74 lakh crore as the deficit, with various programs and schemes as they have promised to fulfill, and for the need for voted and as well as the charged budgets for the government expenditure and the expected earnings from the various sources. But exactly it is not necessary for once again making a budget and can be continued, but as the new government, with the wisdom of their own, for the promises they have made and the schemes they wanted to introduce, and for any necessity, normally a review will be made thrice. August review, revised estimate, final modification before the next budget is submitted. Therefore, after assuming the charges as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Vijay, as per the wishes of the public of Tamil Nadu who have voted him to power as the Chief Minister, today presented the budget through the Finance Minister of the Tamil Nadu in the Assembly in presence of the Speaker, Mr. Prabhakar. In fact, it's a very good budget, we welcome. Generally, the known expenditure, unknown revenue, sometimes unknown expenditure also. But everything is depending upon the way it can be necessarily to be spent, whether it is a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure. And similarly, the earnings should be ensured very wisely besides taxation, GST and income tax, a source as it is generated from the Tamil Nadu, and for the portion to be remitted to the central and the portion that can be received from the center as a whole for either state list or a central list or a current list as it is. As we rightly said, some income, some expenditure. But the Premalata raised an objection that why there is a deficit over 1.8 lakh crore there against the committed expenditure as the revenue is less than the income. It is well known already the government of Tamil Nadu, besides the 13 lakh crore and 4 lakh crore on the lease, overall nearly 17.5 lakh to 18 lakhs, the government of Tamil Nadu has borrowed as a loan, and the interest has to be necessarily paid. For that alone, it requires 21,000 crores every year annually, to the extent of 70 to 80,000 crores. For the 3 months alone, 21,000 crores have to be paid. And it is not possible just within 3 months, the earning to tie up the requirement of the 18 lakh crore or the minimum of 13 lakh crore or the DMK alone borrowed 10 lakh crore can be repaid. Foolishly, number of statements are made by different people who are bound to criticize as an opposition leader or any other party other than the ruling, or persons within the ruling having an alliances or criticizing one way or other is a different issue. But generally, an excellent budget is presented and it is generally whatever in focus has been taken care, and wherever the revenue expenditure exceeding the limits which cannot be now met with the borrowings already made with several lakhs of crores has to be decided in the days to come if the government is continuing and completing the 5 years of term. In the first year itself it is not possible. However, some welfare measures and a special scheme pronounced and promised by Mr. Vijay as the Chief Minister has fulfilled. மாமன் என்ற முறையில் சீர் செய்யும் தாய் மாமன் குழந்தைகளுக்காக அவர் செய்த சிறப்பான அனௌன்ஸ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு அவர் ஃபுல்ஃபில்மெண்ட் செய்ய முற்பட்டிருப்பது சிறப்புடையது. எனினும் for the education, for the social welfare, for the sports and games, and certain privileges and the expenditure for the medical and health are all welcome. Wherever here and there it is necessary, some additions and deletions have been made, but irrespective of the fact, as per the necessity in focus, it has been well prepared. Generally, a threadbare verification is made. There will be certainly some lapses, there will be certainly certain appreciation to be made on certain new, enthusiastically announced scheme and the new thought-provoking ideas for the betterment, especially in the artificial intelligence. Spending more money by the present government will make tenfold or hundredfold earnings. So thereby, many commissions and omissions will be bound to happen. But however, finally, the budget has been through and the budget for the agriculture is expected by tomorrow and it will be presented. Anyway, the budget both other than agriculture and the agriculture will be completed by tomorrow, and the debate on the various departments provisionally where focus is on made for the development, omissions, commissions and recommendations and grievances will be individually studied and proposals will be made for meeting the need-based representations for a solution. Up to 8th of September, it is going to be continued as a budget session. Despite so many criticism and Kaveri issue came in the middle, and the LOP was to be arrested and released later, and he has today attended. However, all tamashas are happening in the assembly. Regardless of the fact what is to be done, as it is scheduled today, it has been carried on. We appreciate Mr. Vijay, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, and we regard and honor him for the new scheme he has introduced and the efforts taken to fulfill all his promises. And when the term for 5 years is allowed to be completed, he will successfully finish the governance excellently, fulfilling all the promises he has made besides the new scheme which he has in mind to go. And only my prayer is, as Kaveri is bound to be given for all, as Ganges from north brought by Mahamuni Agastya to Kudagu, and it spread as a Kaveri, and it is to meet the necessities of the both Karnataka and Tamil Nadu till it reaches the ocean, the Bay of Bengal. However, it may not meet the necessities of all others other than the Kaveri Basin and Kaveri Delta people either in Karnataka or in Tamil Nadu. People of other districts who are not getting the Kaveri cannot question or cannot bother both ways. Therefore, it should not be a fight. Let us all resolve. I make a request to Mr. Vijay to make a prayer and one Sankalpa Puja to Agastya Mahamuni for a settlement and solution with the Karnataka. As Karnataka is proposing to build a Megadot, the Tamil Nadu also may make 2 or 3 more dams as is required for wide range of reservoir for the need as a storage. At times it may be necessary, and of course it may be a perennial character which may be used throughout the year when there is a scarcity. Therefore, my appeal to Mr. Vijay, as a wise Chief Minister of the Tamil Nadu, to sort out, to build 3 more dams, whatever is within the area available in the delta of Kaveri through the Kaveri lines till reaches Pombugar, either at the end before reaching the sea or before 2 other dams at a stretch of not less than 100 kilometers distance. 3 more dams may be built by Tamil Nadu itself, and we should carefully study and allow the Megadot also. We should not raise a question. As a matter of fact, it may be serving both Tamil Nadu as well as Karnataka, or which is getting or going to be benefited is not known now. Therefore, the Karnataka is trying for another dam for the welfare of the public of the Karnataka, which is not feeding all over Karnataka. It is only the part of the Karnataka where it is necessary, where for the water or for the farmers' cropping may be used. Like Hemavati, Netravati, KRS, Kabini, Haringi, all that are doing its very best contributions for the welfare, but only a part of the Karnataka, not for the whole of Karnataka. Similarly, Kaveri is doing its best for the part of Tamil Nadu, and all are not benefited. Thereby, let us make an attempt to build 3 more dams in the Tamil Nadu also on Kaveri Basin, and also we have to think of Palar, where the other districts in other way are affected. Who is questioning about that? Who is bothering about that? Therefore, a perennial need of the water, a perennial river flow of water, both are essential for all over Tamil Nadu, all over Karnataka, all over India, as it is mandatory for வான் சிறப்பை பற்றி சிறப்பாக எல்லோரும் அறிவார்கள். ஆகையினால் விண்ணின்று பொய்ப்பின் விண்ணீர் உயிர் நடக்கத்து உள்ளின்று உடற்றும் பசி. ஆகையினால் துப்பார்க்கு துப்பாய துப்பார்க்கு துப்பாக்கி துப்பாய தூவும் மழை. துப்பார்க்கு துப்பாக்கி என்று சொல்லும் பொழுது not only for the human but also the same rain feeds the plants, animals, which is also eaten by human. Again the water becomes as a source for drinking, as a food, as well as it cooks the food. Therefore, in all, everybody needs a water as a fundamental phenomenon, and thereby let us look forward that a solution and settlement can be reached on Kaveri soon by making one homa to Mahamuni Agasthyar. In Divine's grace, regularly as a feature, monsoon will ensure the showering of rain as is required for the people of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka as a whole. I submit that all the budget proposals will go excellently, and if necessary any other proposals to be made in between after the August review or before the revised estimate or after the final modification. Before going for the next budget, the source for the revenue has to be found out, and almost all corruptions pending on various departments. If the people who have amassed wealth assessed disproportionate to the known source of income are seized and freezed and brought to the government, it may meet the deficit for the next 5 years term of budget within this 5 years annual assembly to be completed by 2031. Let us make a sincere attempt and request Mr. Vijay to act boldly, wisely, coolly, efficiently, swiftly to arrest and send all the corrupt who amassed wealth reports disproportionate income to the known source of income in all department, whether it is a minister or a chief minister or a MLA or MP or a businessman, anybody, whoever. In the last 30 years, in the 3 decades, It cannot be possible to go from 1947 or from 1967 over 6 decades. At least after 2020, whoever amassed wealth based on the declaration furnished either in the 2001 Assembly or 2006 Assembly or 2011 Assembly or 2016 Assembly or 2021 Assembly based on the form number 26 submitted by various contestants of all party can be adequate evidence to ride and book them and bring them to book and arrest them and send them to jail, or at least freeze the assets beyond the declarations made wherever it is necessary, leaving some proportionate growth as may be happening based on the original values of their assets. Therefore, that will come nearly more than 10 to 15 lakh crore, which can meet the deficit for the next 5 years. I make an appeal and humbly request Mr. Vijay as a CM of Tamil Nadu that he can do the best. அவர் சொன்னது போல் எதிர்காலம் வரும், என் கடமை வரும், இந்த கூட்டத்தின் ஆட்டத்தை ஒழிப்பேன், பொது நீதியிலே புது பாதையிலே வரும் நல்லோர் முகத்திலே விழிப்பேன். சிலர் ஆசைக்கும் தேவைக்கும் வாழ்வுக்கும் வசதிக்கும் ஊரார் கால் பிடிப்பார். ஒரு மானமில்லை, ஒரு ஈனமில்லை, அவர் எப்போதும் வால் பிடிப்பார். ஒரு தவறு செய்தால் அதை துணிந்து செய்தால் அதை தேவன் என்றாலும் விடமாட்டேன். உடல் உழைக்கச் செய்வேன், உயிர் பிழைக்கச் செய்வேன், அவர் உரிமை பொருள்களை தொடமாட்டேன் என்று சொல்வது போல் எதிர்காலம் வரும், என் கடமை வரும் என்று நான் ஆணையிட்டால் அது நடந்துவிட்டால் என்கின்ற நிகழ்ச்சிக்கு ஏற்றார் போல் அவர் முதல் மந்திரி ஆக்கப்பட்டு விட்டார். அவர் சாட்டை சுழற்றி all corrupt politicians in Tamil Nadu, irrespective of the party lines, should be investigated, interrogated, arrested and sent to jail, and all their properties beyond the assets disproportionate to the known source of income as declared in either of the assembly or in the Lok Sabha elections by the MPs and MLAs and ministers or the chief ministers must and should be acted upon, and it should be a lesson for the whole of India. Besides, the very best governance to be given for Tamil Nadu. I appeal to Mr. Vijay as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu once again for the best governance for the next 5 years term of assembly from the first budget proposed and submitted today on 5th August 2026. Thank you very much to one and all.